Hello, it's me again, and today I just thought I'd start introducing you to the fleet on my layout, and what better way to do that than with my very first loco, which is a Hornby locomotive from a train set. So the detail is quite basic and very dusty, but as you can see, it is an 040 and it is in LMS maroon livery. It's known most commonly as either an industrial shunter or a Class D, this particular type of loco, and it's also known as a notoriously bad runner, as you'll see shortly, because I can guarantee you when I put her on the track and get her running, she will need the hand of God to get started. But she's nice nevertheless, and obviously special to me because she's my first loco. She came in the Lakelander set, hence why she's called the Lakelander. There's actually no nameplate on her, calling this particular loco the Lakelander, but that's why I call her, because of the set name. But you can see already that it's basic. If I just bring her a bit closer, you can see there that the paint just goes from maroon to black on that. I think it's supposed to be a handrail, but as you can see, as you can see there maybe, the handrail is just a very weird looking plastic piece on the locomotive. It is not an actual handrail, really. If you tried to grip that, you'd just fall off, which wouldn't be very good. The paintwork is very basic. It is literally either maroon or black in every single place, except the buffer beams and obviously the lettering. The buffers aren't sprung, but you can remove them and put your own sprung buffers in if you want. I have added on the front and on the back. Yes, I know I just did that the wrong way round, I'm sorry. I have added some vacuum piping, a little brake stuff, which, to be honest, does not really add that much to the loco itself, but it was worth doing anyway. I don't know if you can see in there, but there is absolutely nothing in the cab whatsoever. You can just about see to the floor there. There's a little marble run in the background. But oh yeah, and the couplings are huge and not coming off, which is okay really, because it is a kid's model anyway, so it'll certainly do. The only place you've got rivets is just here on the front of the smoke box, and the smoke box door is extremely basic with very little detail and absolutely no extra paintwork or colouring. There isn't really an awful lot more to say, to be honest, but it does share its chassis with some other locomotives as well, which is worth noting. So it probably has been stretched and widened or thinned to fit the generic chassis, which, as you can see, isn't very well shaped. It's very basic. But what I'll do is I will put her on the tracks. She's running on the outer loop because she is DCC, which is something worth noting. My locos I try and keep them DCC, however I do have this inner loop which is DC. These two are both DCC, although I can make this one DC if I want to for larger locos, because This one's first radius, which means not all locals can travel on it, and this one's second and this one's third. But anyway, she is DCC, so we will get her running on the outer loop, which is good because the track is a lot cleaner and a lot newer. You can see there by those silver rails that this track is particularly old, whereas this one is nice and new. So put the camera there for a moment, and we will try and get her running. Oh, will you look at that? Didn't even need the hand of God. You actually do struggle to keep up with her. And if you've got sound... Oh, there you go. She stopped. Just waiting for that. If you have got sound on this video, well, I assume you have, otherwise you won't be able to hear me now. You'll be able to hear that motor going. So, if we, oh, hang on, she stopped herself. Oh no, she's off again. If we try and bring her to a stop. There we go. So, the Lakelander, a little 040 industrial shunter, Class D, whatever you want to call her. She's not too bad, really. She's running quite well these days, considering how she used to run, but that was probably more my fault with the track, as can be seen. But I like her. She looks the part, if you ask me. I love the little LMS maroon livery, as badly executed as it is, and the little details. She does have her downs as well, but who really looks in the cab anyway on something like this? So I'll just get my little pedestal. I'll tell you what, if you want to see dirty track, there it is. And let's just have a little look at her.